Capricorn. Oh, really? Oh, really? It's what somebody's spirit team is saying. Oh, really? Alright. Welcome back to Horoscope-ish, guys. My name is Lindsay. This is spiritual entertainment at its finest. We can laugh about it, but I'm smiling, but I'm serious about this. I love it. I had to meditate on this one because I felt an energy I couldn't really pick up on, and literally, as I let it sit, it was just like, I got spirit team, and like, oh, really? Like, kind of like, are you serious? Are you seriously trying to do something? What do we got? Ooh, Nine of Cups. All right. Heart of the matter. Let me read into this a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Oh, really? Capricorn, there's somebody that wants to get in your energy. Oh, they're already in the energy, but they can't get past. It's like some kind of Fort Knox security, but elevated. And your spirit team's like, oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, I'm just laying these down so I can give you a full sentence here. Okay. All right. Let's take this to the guide's perspective. Oh, really? So you think you're gonna come up in this Capricorn's energy space? You see Capricorn so like good. They are so solid. We have Nine of Cups in the heart of the matter. Spirit seems like, what's you doing? What do you really think you're about to do in this Capricorn's energy? Okay. This person's a dream. This is a challenge. Knave of Swords. It is really hard to infiltrate this energy, your energy, Capricorn. It's hard to infiltrate. And somebody is trying to infiltrate it. Oh, okay, there's some success too. There's some success in doing it. Okay. I feel like I'm watching a movie, and anybody who's ever watched a movie with me knows that I comment on the bad guy. Like, I will be like, hell no, or man, this better shape up, and you know, with most, Okay, so, it is so hard to keep tabs on your energy, on this. Man, I'm being asked to read a certain way right now. Okay. I won't question it. Okay. So, Capricorn, there's an energy trying to infiltrate you. You are... I'm seeing you as the Nine of Cups, right? So, oh my God, you're an icon. You're a legend. Like, people look up to you, Capricorn. And somebody wants to get to you by means of getting into that fabulousness by seducing you. And your spirit team is going, they don't know. They don't know. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm getting a scene off of Friends. Are you ready for this? Okay, so there's this scene where Ross has a list of freebies, like if you ran into if you ran into a certain celebrity or something, you get a free pass because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Well, in this, Isabella Rossellini has a wonderful cameo. And I simply adored her from Death Becomes Her when I was growing up. So like I loved that energy. So she comes into the coffee shop. Isabella Rossellini is playing herself, and Ross has a laminated list of, if your partner were to die or something were to like these are the people that you would go for in a certain circumstance. And Ross is like, Isabella, you're on my list. And Isabella's like, I'm on your list. And Ross is like, you see, I have this list, and if I'm ever to run into these people, you know, and then he explains it to her as some kind of, you're missing out on a once in a lifetime opportunity. And she literally says to him, for you. It's that stupid that you can't, this energy, Capricorn, that's trying to essentially like figure out what the key is to get in that door. This is the door. I have never read this like this before because of the angle, but I'm Capricorn, this energy is trying to infiltrate you, and it's at a page level. It's at like a messenger, which also means that like they've heard something and they're spying. But like, I have the key to this door, and it's almost like this energy also can't use the key. Like there's some kind of hesitation, but they're trying to infiltrate you, Capricorn. It's like Ross with Isabella Rossellini. Yes, for you, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. For me, it's a regret. So, okay, Capricorn, somebody wants to get with you because of what they've heard about you, because you're an icon. Almost being in your energy and being even with you. Well, this is where they're at. They want to be with you. It's a joke. It's a joke. Your spirit team's like, oh, really? Like, spirit team doesn't even have to, like, guide you. But, okay, so I'm getting a little bit of, like, hesitation, like a really tightness in the heart. Like, when you're around this person, you feel a tightness in your heart. And you're not paying attention to what it is because you're fabulous. So, in the recent past, this person caused so much confusion, it was a burden. That's a 7. You're a 9. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh. They're like, oh, I'm at least a 7. No, this person is a fucking burden. Sorry. Like, it's just kind of funny. Like, let's not call people names or anything. But it's like, they tried to confuse you. They gave you all these different versions, confusing versions of love. And it just started to feel like it was a burden. And it probably ended. Or it just ended. It was 10 of Wands situation. Oh, your spirit team got involved with that. Okay. So, this person's not allowed around your energy, Capricorn. They're not allowed. Okay, a long time ago, this was so cute because I was like, I don't really understand what all these downloads are. I was still baby medium in it, yeah? Or not even going with my intuition. And I got this really strange download around a person I was around, and I got this urge to tell them. And they looked at me like, how the hell do you know that? And I'm like, I don't know it. I can see why I freaked a few people out. Okay. But, but the download was, cars won't start. Messages will be blocked. Cars won't start. Messages will be blocked. And this one was even worse, and I said all of it verbatim. I was like, don't worry about it. Cars won't start, messages will be blocked, and videos won't play. And this person like literally looked over at me and was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just was, told to, I feel so weird about it, I'm so sorry. And they're like, no, I mean, thanks though. That was it. That was it. This person got a chance to voice a few things too, and I was there when it happened, and I was like, oh my God. Like, this person's energy cannot get to you because they have, all they want is this once in a lifetime opportunity, because it'll make them feel like they can do anything. Man, if they can infiltrate you, they can do anything. They have, their powers are true, you know, like, okay, I got a little jealousy there. But this is jealousy on a level that's like, is a little over the top. All right. So you are literally right now just taking a time out. And it's kind of hard because, okay, with strength there, okay, there's some kind of, with this woofy right here, it's like taking a look back. This is retrospection, right? And you're giving things a rest right now. You're retrospecting and you're giving things a rest. Not saying much either, man. You were keeping to yourself. Oh! I immediately felt betrayal with this. In the near future, there's betrayal. All right. Well, that's what's coming. Betrayal is coming. I bet there is. Sometimes when I see the other angle of betrayal, it's like, if you don't live up to the expectation of someone else's fantasy of you, it can be considered a betrayal. It's like, you couldn't read my mind. You were thinking that, I would have shut you down immediately. It's Isabella Rossellini to Ross Geller. If I would have known what was on your mind, if I would have known I was going to walk into this coffee store and you would have been like, hey, guess what? You're on my list. Who the hell are you? I'm your knight in shining armor. Well, I've heard that before, and no, you're not. So you, Capricorn, being all iconic, are like, nope. Now, this is betrayal through words and actions. So this person is saying things to your face. Oh my gosh. At a distance too. To your face, but then they turn around and they say something completely different. Because you can't be infiltrated. Like, they're betraying me, like they told me all these things and da-da-da-da. Okay, I just literally got the thumb thing for texting. Like, they text. They're texting. Okay. But your spirit team is like, oh, really? Like, whatever it is this person tries to do, it falls flat. It falls absolutely flat because there's no, because the face value that, I feel like most people go with face value. And if there's an issue, they have 9 of Wands in the reverse. Like, whoa. What's funny about this is I love the fact that it does feel like a little bit of a movie, and I feel like I'm watching it, and as I'm watching it, I'm commenting on it. like, why would you do that? Like, you know, it's like, so this person is showing text, and they're like pointing out certain things with their thumb. Okay, so that's weird. So they're like pointing with their thumb, and they're like, look, they said this. Capricorn said this, and Capricorn said that. And the spirit team is laughing while they're doing this. Because even though the spirit team your spirit team doesn't have to like do much about this because of your purity, Capricorn, is just kind of like, oh, really? They don't have to work with you. They have to literally go ahead and start infiltrating this person. But they have to infiltrate them. They can't infiltrate them. They're just like watching them going, oh, really? Like, you know how you're watching a movie and you do not have control over the outcome of the movie, so you're bitching about it the whole time, or you're commenting on it, right? and still at the very end, there's a horrible thing that happens. Well, maybe this is a part of the plan, this bigger plan, because we wouldn't be doing a read about it. But when I got the oh really, like Ten of Swords, betrayal over someone's inability to become resistant. Inability to be resistant. Like there's absolutely no resistance when this betrayal happens. Oh, that's why the spirit team is like, oh, really? Capricorn, you're going to take it personally. You're going to believe whatever it is that they're telling you. Oh, there's the twist. The World and the Knave of Wands. Capricorn, whatever energy is trying to get in your space and is having trouble. Maybe, well, I mean, the tactics seem kind of played out, or recognizable because of so many played out successes or attempts. Like so many played out attempts are not working. But if we have two tens on both sides of this, the past and the present, whatever starts in chaos ends in chaos, right? But whatever starts in peace stays peaceful until the very last drop. So this is not a peaceful feeling. This is an infiltrative feeling. So some kind of infiltration is gonna go through, and then this Ten of Swords hits in the future where it's like total betrayal. Lies, actions, deceit, like stabbing in the back. And you may not be able to resist it. Like resist the fact that it's a betrayal. It's not a betrayal. You're being betrayed and then having it be turned on. Oh! I say it like this. I make these faces, okay? Because the devil is not ugly. The devil is not, like, the devil is temptation. This is somehow so tempting that, okay, and the devil gets to us. Like, those energies, that need to destroy happiness, to destroy love, to destroy hope, gets to you, Capricorn, however you operate the heaviest. So if you're, if you're into money, right? The devil's going to tempt you with things and valuables. If you are most attracted to love, devil's going to pull on those heartstrings. Maybe work a little guilt tactic. So I can't really think of any more. What's another one? If you are self-propelled, devil's going to tell you it's going to rise you up. And it'll be easy. Let me take care of everything. It's ease. Now, there's a different side to this, which is you, Capricorn, and you're coming off as the devil. You're a liar. You're not resistant to anything. You don't stand up for yourself or anything like that. Like you leave people hanging. Okay, well, use your discretion with this, because I'm doing a lot of research on this thing called counterculture coming. I mean, I don't think it's new, but counterculture, where everything starts to blur, everything starts to look the same, because where there's manipulation, and manipulation starts to get found out, panic-driven ideas are going to start to get amplified. But your environment right now is complete and on a whole new track. Completely new track. You might get betrayed by somebody, Capricorn, by means of someone who, I mean, they see you as a dream, man. They see you as an absolute dream. They even like build you up. They're like, oh man, you're wonderful, da 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 da. And Capricorn, there's something that tightens your heart about this, and you're not listening to your intuition. You're not. And your intuition has probably been compromised if you're still giving into this. There may be people-pleasing tendencies. There may be, I talk about this a lot, savior mode. Your heart seizes when you're around, or this energy. And so you're on this new track and completing a cycle and going on a brand, like you're loyal to something that you don't really know a whole lot about, but the fact that you have that passion for it, it's going to take you in so many different directions. You have a passion for something. You've seen the future of something, and this is just seeing the future based on the fact that your energy is completely focused on it. And where your energy is focused is where things come into fruition. And, you know, because you can see the patterns, you can see where things have failed, you can see where things, you know, haven't failed but made a little bit of an impact, so let's put that in there. I mean, you're really piecing together this thing, this pathway that, you know, makes sense to you. But this energy is just, it's air energy. So, I mean, and the air energy is what's in the future too, this air energy that is not, oh my gosh, that's a different perspective. All right. I gotta get this out before it just goes away completely, but I'm just sitting with it going, oh damn. Oh damn, dear. This energy is not resistant to their own devil, their own demons. Oh, it's a little difficult to have a conversation about spirituality with this person. And if I could put that into more layman terms, whoa. Bring it. Don't bring it. Keep it over there, whatever that was. Or bring it. I don't know. Like, I feel very protected. I don't care. Okay. If you're in fabulous icon mode, Capricorn, this page is the problem. Because they have the key to whatever door it is that you're behind. And that's more metaphorical. So whatever they have the key to the door that opens, that, you know, that behind the scenes energy, they have access to it. They have access to what's behind the door. And it kind of makes things a challenge because, you know, they're conjuring ways to be around you. And that's because they're so confused. Okay, this person is very, very confused about their feelings. Now, that's probably coming from a place of not being honest with themselves, because I mean, if they're not being honest with themselves, they can't be honest with other people. But they're very, very confusing, and it's actually quite burdening. But another angle to that is they let really bad thoughts win. They let really bad thoughts win. And this is actually also Capricorn energy, so you may be dealing with another Capricorn. But this isn't something to be dealt with because you're in rest mode. You're like trying to get your strength back. Now, I'm not saying this is completely because of an energy that is oh my gosh, Ten of Swords. This is like self-betrayal, thereby others' betrayal. I mean, if someone is constantly trying to make things up, I mean, it kind of sounds like that, making things up, like causing confusion. I mean, I know that that can be about dreams, but if someone is constantly talking like in a dreamy mode, but then like going down to a reality and bringing things into so many different directions, like 7 is a mystical number, right? So, but mystical number, you know, mystic can get sidetracked to just pure confusing. Like, you do not know why this person can't end their burdens, because their heart, what they, you know, these cups that they, you know, have said are a burden, they're not confusing to you at all. Like, as a matter of fact, you may have like told them to give it a rest and gather your strength, you know, but they're in betrayal mode, self-betrayal mode, and you know, maybe they're into some kind of cult like magic, like a way of thinking. So I don't know, but your spirit team makes me feel incredibly secure, because you know, they're like, nope, 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 nope. Okay, so you're on this new track, right? And you know, you've completed, you've aww. Yeah, you're in completion mode, you're in fulfillment mode, especially on this new track. And your environment is, oh, it's quite nice actually. This is in your environment. Your environment is complete and you're on a brand new track, okay? So, what you don't see coming, your life's about to start, Capricorn. Your life is about to start. Whatever it is with this 9 of Cups, oh yeah, I like that. The 9 of Cups at the heart of the matter being, you're an icon. You're an icon. People look up to you. And you're consistent. With the 9 of Cups, you don't get to the 9 of Cups without consistency. You're going to get at the 8 maybe, so you can perfect it. But you're there. You're at enlightenment. You're an enlightened person. And so your happiness is literally about to manifest right in front of you. You know, this is what you came for, you know? Your spirit team is on overtime. All right, what's one of the things spirit team's doing? It's on a heart chakra level. Well, duh, I mean, aww. That's a really cute download. For every bit that's thrown at you, that's unbeknownst to you, especially with the door being right there and having the key in this page's grasp. Like, they have the key to the behind the scenes of you, Capricorn. Every time they throw something, your spirit team gives you something to get like excited and like giddy about. Really excited and giddy about. Okay? But they can't deflect that, which is why the devil is coming up. They can't deflect it. No offense to potentially this other Capricorn, but no offense to hateful energy, destructive energy on any kind of level. Capricorn energy, when it's at its purest form, is effortless. It does not, oh my gosh. Because, you know, there's the zodiac wheel, right? There's negative and positive aspects to each zodiac sign. Well, if you're in a public, if your public image, Capricorn, is authentic at all times, you're not going to get tired. You're not going to get tired. You don't have to act a certain way. This person has to act. They have to act so hard. And because they're acting so hard, they're acting resilient. They're not. They're actually like, they're betraying the hell out of themselves and you. And losing so much steam. Losing so much steam. But what you don't see coming is your spirit team being like, oh, here's another fun one. Here's another fun one. Because this infiltrative energy is trying to throw some stuff at you. And you're like, man, and then, well, they're trying to throw stuff at you. I hope they're not doing like right in front of you, or like, I don't know, maybe not right in front of you, but I just know what that feels like. And it is hard because you do operate from a heart space. So like your spirit team is responding to the way you operate, which is from a heart space. But this person makes your heart tense up a little bit, especially when they get into, this is tempting for you, Capricorn, because your heart's so big. Devil and the 9 of Wands reversed. Like, help me. Tight. Maybe it's just this. Maybe it's just that. Like, ooh. And your spirit team's like, hey, check this out. Check this out. And you're like, ah. Whatever you say back to this devil energy, it's like, oh, I just got oh, they believe you now. Seriously, I feel like the spirit team is just laughing at this energy. All right, your divine guidance. Oh, okay, keep being you, Cappy. Keep being you. Ooh, also, this may not be, this is for the bigger idea too, the bigger picture. This isn't one person, maybe this is a person that's the current test to see how you're doing, because you will get tested. But it's like, this has been going on for a while, maybe at least 10 times, and 9 people. 10 tries, 9 people, all with the same energy. Fake public image. Fake career. Faker. You don't mind that. You actually try and help people with this iconicness, and you have... it's just hard to lead people. What is it? You can't talk butterfly to a caterpillar. How'd you do it? Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. I love that TikTok. Ooh, you seriously are about to complete a huge cycle, Capricorn. Okay, so divine guidance. Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 6 of Cups. Your divine guidance is to focus on the love you share in your connection. You have a connection. The connection that is you have a soulmate connection, right? Put all of your love and your focus, your actions and your words into continuing to scope, because you have a clear vision of the truth. You're just questioning it because of the recent past. You're questioning it. There's so much confusion. When you get close to the door, all hands on deck when it comes to this destiny shit. It's great. It's shit for the devil, but it's great for you. It's shit for anybody who doesn't want to see... doesn't want to lose their position of power. These devils, these other side of Capricorn energies, these fakers, got nothing on God's favorite Cappy. Okay? And wasn't Jesus a Capricorn? I think he was a Pisces, but it's all based on like timing, and science is like, that's not the way it would have worked. It doesn't travel that fast. Well, you got to factor in spirituality and the fact that people are led by a heart space and led by a higher power. So your divine guidance right now is to love on the people that speak to your heart, and to know the truth, because you've got to get a higher perspective about the past, because the past is always going to present itself as nostalgic, and it's not. You've got a higher perspective. Like, there's something about the past that is not true, and you've got a higher perspective of it now with someone who flies just as straight and just as high as you. Maybe two air energies. So that's your divine guidance. You literally, and this may be even a person from the past, someone that, oh, that's so cute. You guys both have a soft spot for love. Like, this seems like a past life. So focus on the good-natured things and the truth that you have your eye on. Focus on the truth and the love that you have worked very, very hard to establish as your truth, okay? So, and the final outcome of this, the potential outcome, oh yeah, somebody's just going to be disappointed. That's exactly why no one should fear saying no to inauthenticity. It's just going to be disappointed. It's never as bad as we think it's going to be. Never. Someone's just going to walk away disappointed. Disappointment. Oh man, that sucks. Someone's sad. Well, of course they're sad. Of course. This card literally fell into a cup holder, slowly started to fall, and then fell upside down, it fell upside down in the reverse. It's going to be sad when you find out that someone's a spiritual fraud. You already feel it. The big secret is that they seem free-spirited and carefree. They're not. And it's just going to be kind of sad. It's going to be like, oh, it's really sad. Oh my gosh, my wife says stuff like that all the time. She's like, it just makes me sad. And the things that we talk about, I'm like going into them, and I'm like, how do we like help people to lift? And she's like, I don't know, because I tried. And I was like, I know you have. And she's like, don't be hard on yourself. You've tried too. And it's just sad. And you keep wanting to go back and go back and try. And then I had a person tell me, a wonderful mentor tell me that it's not about you helping people out of, their sad places. It's that you're out of a sad place, and it's obnoxious when all this other person or these said people that you hope see the light, right? It's a sad realization when it's easier to hold on to an old way of doing things or an old way of being to fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it is really damaging in the end when you make it. Hindsight 2020, y'all. But at the same time, she was like, people don't want what you have. They just want you to give it to them freely. And that's how you end up with free rent. That's how people end up in your head, because they dump their stuff on you, they don't want to change, and then come to you every single time there's an issue, and it's the same issue. And you give them the same stuff. And it's funny because I was thinking to myself, change being drilled into someone who needs it versus the change of not having to be drilled. Like, I had to stop thinking, what more can I do? Like, what's going to be the aha moment? Let them walk with God for a little while. Let them walk with God for a little while. It's going to suck, especially for your heart space. But that expansion of yes, let them walk with God for a little bit. You had to, didn't you? Shoot, 9 of Cups, you had to. You had to listen to a higher perspective. And when you didn't, you struggled, which is probably why you're so you're like literally getting called to give this a break. Like, can you have the strength? If you look back, don't look back too long, Capricorn, because when you look back and you see, you want to respond, don't. And if you have to, don't look back at all. Whatever you have to do, and because your spirit team is giggling about this. They're not giggling about the fact that you're struggling with it. You're struggling to not engage where you shouldn't be engaging. But there's just one part of you that knows that God is within and thereby available. Yeah, honey, for the next part. For the next part. For the next part. You are growing. This doesn't want to grow. This wants to be a victim. That energy wants to be a victim. This is where you're going, Capricorn, okay? And it looks like you're going to have to do it solo. You're an icon. You have to do it solo. I saw this one amazing reader talk about having to cut off friendships, because if you don't cut off certain friendships, and not that God's going to take it away from you, but it will pull you back to a place that you're going places, Capricorn, that these energies don't have the capacity to be authentic with. And if you can't be authentic in the situations that you're going into, Capricorn, people are going to question perhaps your integrity. Like, how is this person affiliated with you? Ooh. Especially if this is what's on your mind. Maybe there's a little bit of inauthenticity on your side too, where you haven't rested with the fact that you get a little antsy when you see someone struggling and they're not struggling. Like, oh, are you okay with being attached to people that are, or helping people, but you seem to be attached to them too. This is not an attachment, Capricorn. You don't have anything to do with, as an icon, how the hell do you think you got there? Were you riding solo before this person showed up? You were already in your energy when this person showed up. They were not in your energy. That is a 9 reversed of creative, like everything that they create, they're the victims. Everything they've done comes with some kind of, I don't really know. And as much as you probably want to help this person, damn, dude. You need to focus. You absolutely need to focus, because in the end of this, it's just going to be sad. Just sad. Like, oh damn. Do not harp on it. You've come too far, Capricorn. Don't harp on it. But your spirit team's giggling, so keep that in mind. I love you. Bye.